Hello, welcome to NLP Metaprograms episode 12, Action Filter. Again, similar to the one that we did last time, which was the management direction filter, this is predominantly going to be used in business. I think that's where it's got its most value, though, it is reflective, if you like, of how the person will behave in their life in general. So we have 4 options here for this particular profile. Here's the question. When you come into a situation, a new situation, do you size it up very quickly and then act on that initial sizing up, a quick sizing up, or do you do a complete study of all of the facts and consequences and then act? So the question again is, when you come into a new situation, do you very rapidly size up the situation and act very quickly, or do you do a complete study of all of the facts and the consequences and then act? Their answer to that will either be, nope, I size things up and then I'm in, active. 2, very obvious, no, I like to do a complete study of all the facts, the consequences, and then I will act. Both would be a person whose answer would go, well, that depends. Depends on the situation, depends on the circumstances. We could say that person here is probably more flexible than these ones who go, no, I always do this, no, I always do this. No, it depends on the situation. Interesting one, number 4 would be the person that goes, when you say act, what do you mean? This is the person that literally procrastinates, is in the studying of the situation, the circumstances, all of the consequences, and gets stuck there and doesn't act. And I think we can quite obviously look at the kind of profile that we'd want for particular situations, circumstances, and roles within a business, within an organization. If the role demands people act very, very quickly, if it's a situation though where we want the person to really study all the consequences before doing anything, then this one. If we've got somebody who goes well, it depends, we could put them in either of those 2 situations. And they would work. It would be functional. Equally, if we got a role where sometimes we wanted the person to act very, very quickly, sometimes it would be important for them to be more reflective, then again, this person here with that profile would be best. Whereas we wouldn't be able to recruit these people. That one, number 4, I think we'd have to say would be a person that we wouldn't want to recruit in a business. Again, like I mentioned in the previous one though, metaprograms do and can change. They can change as a result of a person's experience. They can change as a result of significant emotional events a person goes through, whether they be positive or negative significant emotional events. And they also can be changed with deliberate, conscious intention. If we were to treat the metaprogram as a limiting belief or a limiting decision, then we've got the choice of changing it either with Samardati belief change, conversational change techniques like sleight of mouth patterns, and non-mirror image reverse inductive language patterns, and also treat them as a limiting belief or a limiting decision in timeline therapy and mental emotional release. So I hope that's useful. Just a short one because it's a very simple one and also pretty contextually bound from a utilization point of view, being in business rather than life in general. See you for the next episode, episode 13, I believe.